There was a small village called Surajpur. In that village lived a boy named Arjun. He was about 16 years old. He did not own expensive clothes, good shoes, or money in his pocket. But Arjun had something rare, the courage to think beyond his situation. People often said when they saw him, "What can this boy ever do? Empty pockets, empty hands." But no one noticed the fire burning in Arjun's eyes, the fire of dreams. Arjun's father was a small farmer. If the rains were good, the family ate well. If not, many nights were spent sleeping half hungry. His mother worked in other people's houses to support the family. Arjun went to school every day, but his books were old and torn. Often he studied from his friends' notebooks. After school, he worked at a tea stall, washing glasses, sweeping the floor, serving tea. The shop owner would often say, "Why study so much? Learn this work properly." Arjun smiled silently, but deep inside, his thoughts were very different. One evening, Arjun sat outside the shop, staring at the sky as the sun slowly set. He asked himself, "If I continue like this, where will I be after 10 years?" He did not like the answer. Then he asked another question. What if I dare to think big? That moment became the turning point of his life. Arjun decided his circumstances were small, but his thinking would not be. He began waking up early every morning. He didn't own a smartphone, but he visited the old village library. There he read books about motivation, self-belief, and success. One line from a book stayed with him forever. You only reach as far as your courage to think allows you. From that day, Arjun promised himself, "I will create a different life." Arjun started teaching small children in the village. At first, no one came. People laughed at him. He has nothing himself and wants to teach others. But Arjun did not stop. Every day he worked on improving himself. Slowly, 3 children came, then 5, then 10. With the little money he earned, Arjun bought an old smartphone. At night, he learned from the internet. New skills, new ideas, new ways of thinking. Sleep was short, but the dream was big. One day, the children stopped coming. Arjun felt broken. He thought, maybe everyone was right. Maybe I can't do this. That night, his mother said softly, "Son, the same people who laugh today will clap tomorrow. Just don't stop." Those words reignited the light inside him. Arjun started teaching online. He made short videos about learning, life, and motivation. In the beginning, only 10 people watched, then 100, then 1,000. One day, one of his videos went viral. People connected with his honesty and simplicity. Now, the same people were saying, "This boy is different." With his earnings, Arjun opened a small free learning center in the village. Children received books, but more importantly, they received hope. Arjun was not rich, but he was independent. And most importantly, his thinking was still growing bigger every day. As Arjun moved forward, life tested him harder. Negative comments began appearing online. "This is all fake. He's just playing the poor boy card for sympathy." For the first time, words hurt more than poverty. Many nights passed without sleep. Then Arjun told himself, "If I try to please everyone, I will lose myself." He did not shut down the comments. He strengthened his mind. One day, Arjun received a job offer from the city, a fixed salary, comfort, a chance to leave the village. Everyone said, "This is your opportunity, go." But Arjun was confused. After a sleepless night, he made his decision. He would not leave the village. He would uplift it. He rejected the job. It was the hardest yet right decision of his life. Arjun turned his learning center into a mission. He trained other young people, not just skills, but mindset and self-belief. Slowly, the same boys who once mocked him stood beside him. One mother came with tears in her eyes and said, "Brother, my son has seen a dream for the first time." Arjun's eyes filled with tears. One evening, Arjun sat at the same place where he had once looked at the sky and asked his first question. He smiled and said to himself, I have reached a place I once thought was impossible. But he knew this was not the destination, only the beginning. Arjun still says, empty pockets are not the problem. An empty mindset is the real problem. If today you have nothing, do not be afraid. Be afraid only when you stop believing and dreaming. The story does not end here, because the story of those who think big never truly ends.